I also think the side effects of social media is depression. Like a lot of people just see what's going on other people's lives, and everybody wants to show the best of their themselves on social media.
True.
Like going on a vacation, partying with friends, going to concerts, all these things. Like people see, okay, my friend is doing that, and I'm just sitting at home, I'm doing nothing, and a lot of influencers play a big role in that as well.
True.
So all they show is happy moments. I don't know, like some people are trying to do that to encash that these people just are gonna follow me because they are not getting that like that dopamine they're gonna get from my feed. So they're doing it, but at the end of the day, all these people are thinking, okay, all these people are happy, why am I sad sitting here in my house seeing all this stuff? So I think, like I said before, this is a generation filled with a lot of depressed people. In my opinion, like everybody posts about this thing, everybody talks about this thing, and this is where that kind of mentality comes, where okay, 9 to 5 is not for me, I'm built for something else, I was born for something else. And then the reality hits, and then at the same time they also see all these other successful people, okay, and they think, okay, I'm a failure, I don't have anything to do, what do I do now? Like what are the advices that you kind of give to those people?
It's partly true. Yes, I agree. That's happening because you set too high an expectations without doing anything to reach there.
Yeah.
Not possible. You want to go reach a peak, you have to climb through it.
Yeah.
And it's step by step. If the
But
guide
watching all
was
these
showing
movies,
that
these people think, okay, I could become a rock star in no time if I know how to play guitar.
No, that's a 3-hour movie. This is a
Yeah.
this is a 80-year, maybe 100, 80, 70, whatever it is, a year-long journey. So it's not a 3-hour movie. You cannot compress it that way. This is not compression, decrypting and all that stuff. Yeah. So you can't compress your life into that and then do it. You can't fast forward things. Yes. Okay, all my hard work I'll fast forward and suddenly I will now get into that mode.
There is no such thing as overnight success.
5-minute song and I'm suddenly in some Malaysia, Dubai, US location. So you have to work through it. First thing is there's no shortcut to hard work. So you have to slog your butt off to reach that place. And these people who are posting all successful stuff have gone through the grind and then did it. It's not that it has come as overnight success for them.
Yeah.
So please understand that every person has problems. Those guys who are posting those videos of this happy stuff that they've done this, they've done that, they would also have their lows in their life.
Yes.
Which they don't want to show to the outside this thing. So it is. I don't think anybody is out there who is happy all the time.
Yeah.
If there is, then he's a saint. He's beyond the human this thing. He's attained nirvana. So I can't. These are super spiritual, all these guys. So you will have your moments, ups and downs and all that stuff. Maybe a few will have, and expectation setting becomes very critical. What you want to expect out of life and what are you doing towards it. If you've done a lot of things and you don't achieve, of course, there's a meaning to the depression. But if you see somebody else and say, oh, that guy did that and he became this and I'm depressed that I didn't. But what did you do towards it so to become depressed?
Yeah.
It's foolish. So for people who have worked hard, tried to achieve something, could not, giving it a try again and again, doors will automatically open. Like for example, I'll tell you, startups recruit a lot of startup founders who have failed. Because we know that they've given their best shot. They tried it out, but maybe market conditions or something didn't happen right. So so the guy couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So we give him a chance to come and work with us because we know that this person will give his best and then he knows the ins and out of this thing.
Yeah.
So if you really have it in you and you want to give it your best, I don't think there's any dearth of opportunities out there. So there's nothing. You might fail attempt 1, attempt 2, but you will surely, like as I was talking about the attempt 3 success thing, you will make it. But you shouldn't dishearten, lose your faith and then stop things. Then things will not happen. No point in getting depressed and say, okay, it's not going to happen and all that stuff. You fall down, brush it off. I think in life, there are a lot of people now that they've learned the art of how to, when you fall down from a breakup and then quickly get up and find a new partner. So apply it to life too. Now I think your generation, right? I don't know. That's what I hear. That it's easy to break up and move on. So probably it's also, you should be probably take it life. Okay, this did not happen. Let me break up for this specific attempt of mine and then move on to something else.
Yeah, people should know when to cut off and start something new.
Yeah, or when to start. Sometimes people don't even start. They're only dreaming. They're thinking, okay, that guy made it big and all that stuff. It looks like as if they made it big overnight. Nothing happens overnight. I don't agree to that.
Yeah, all right. So all these influencers are kind of encashing on the fact that these people are going to react to my happy stuff, so that I'm going to post that and then make a lot of money or something.
Yeah, influencers, of course. See, they see, when we are doing something like in marketing parlance, when you when you buy something, there are actually 4 people. We look at saying that, oh, you're the buyer, so this is the person that I'm talking. But there are 4 people from the market parlance. There's an influencer, there's a decision maker, there's a payer, and there's a user. The 4 people actually. All 4 could be merged into one. But usually, let's say parents are joining their kid in school, or let's say you gone to after your 10th, you've taken a decision and you put into some college, Narayana, Chaitanya, any other college, decision that is taken. There are a lot of people who influence the decision, neighbors, relatives, people who made it big, people this thing, okay, take engineering, take medicine, no, take this, take that, go to this college, go to that. So there are influencers, there are decision makers. Maybe the mom is a decision maker when it's young kid going into school. Then there is dad who is the payer, usually.
Yes.
And actually the user is you as a kid. So there are 4 different people there. So out of these 4 people that you have, sometimes these are all different things. The influences play a very big role in having an impact on your psyche. Because when a lot of people tell you this is what is right for you, you tend to go with that. This is the role of an influencer. Very influencer marketing is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Which also, like for example, I'll tell you, when I buy on Amazon, a 4+ star rating where a lot of people give great reviews, which sometimes could be fake, I'm influenced by that decision.
Yes.
The reviews, which is an influencer impact, and then I'll say, I'll order from this seller. Looks like this product is good.
It's legit. Yeah.
So that's the same thing that's happening in the social, the media or the social, the whole social media thing of your Instas, the influencers and all that. And they're saying this is good. That's all right. If you say, some cricketer would say Boost is good, people would probably drink it. That's how the whole marketing thing happens. Like you have to do this fine balance of, you as an individual will have to take this thing. So as I said, greed, and then I was talking about fear. Fear as an impact stuff will set in, like especially startups which want to get into the health side of things, wellness and health. People talk about a lot of things, not many people will do it. How many times have we not seen videos about the ill effects of having aerated drinks? Let me not talk of brands. You've seen so many videos. But how many people have really stopped after this thing? You know what are the ill effects. So you see, you go to the movie, Rendu Gajula Mukku, you know that ad, right? So how many people really get influenced by that thing and not then stop smoking or stop consuming alcohol or stop eating fast food, which is a lot of chemicals involved and all that stuff. When you get it cheap, there's a reason behind it. There are cheap chemicals that are used to make like a lot of fast food stuff. So people, if they're really health conscious, the roads would have been full with morning walkers, the gyms would have been full with people who are working out, the fast food centers would have disappeared, all this stuff. So people say there is again now comes back to the marketing aspect of what you think or what is your latent need and what you express could be different. So you have to be very careful in those things. That's why The influencer would talk what they really want you to listen or what will attract you to listen. But it might not be the true from their inside also.
Yes.
Like when I was getting married, if my mom had asked me what sort of a girl would you want to get married to, I would say she will take good care of my parents. She need not be looking beautiful, but skin deep beauty, inside beautiful heart. She should be very nice, and I might give all these 2-3 primary factors. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Even now it's birth matrimony, if it's an arranged marriage. At that time it was photographs.
Yeah.
Now, thanks to Photoshop, they make it look much more beautiful than they actually are.
And right now filters on phones.
Yeah, you have beautify like apps. So you're looking for the most beautiful girl. Even if you're going for a relative's marriage, at that time we used to check out which is a good-looking, suitable marriage thing, a girl who's looking good. Second criteria is father's money, is his financial status. Now it's common. At that time, maybe people would have preferred a housewife, but now they would say how much of income that she makes. These becomes the primary criteria. Forget about beauty, all that skin deep and this and all that stuff. Talking to the person for half an hour, 1 hour, I don't think you will really find out. Even after 20 years of marriage, I really probably don't really know my wife. So what you really tell to the outside and what you really want inside is different. Please people understand, people who are driven by the influencers, probably you'll have to understand what is a genuine thing. Very difficult. Because some people really talk the reality of life and then tell you this is what it is. Some people create that aura of everything is great, but actually it might not be true. So that is very difficult to find out in a small reel. So you have to be clever enough to decide what's good for you and not be driven by the influencers and take things that are right for you. So that's